Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to Guilty Treasure Dungeons and Dragons. I am your host, Ashley OTK. These are my players, Nikki, Penmask, Pastel, Arkham, and T. Rugen.
Hello.
Hi.
I am a little frazzled, and my voice is a little fried because of the day, and I'm not going to go into that. So, who remembers what happens last time?
We spanked a
We totally
vampire.
kicked Night Rose's butt.
We spanked a vampire.
Well, Nemaya spanked a vampire.
Mostly advisably, might I add.
Listen, this is D&D. We can do whatever we want.
As proof by last week.
Um,
That doesn't mean there's not going to be consequences, though.
we kicked Gordy's butt.
We sure did. And he,
Then- He jumped off
stole our friend.
tackling.
He's a sore loser. He's like,
Abigail Von Hate song. We jumped down after, and
We had
then
Yep, go ahead.
we jumped down after into the ravine using Featherfall.
Yes.
Great
We
spell.
had a climactic.
Make sure you take it.
it's.
We had a climactic battle. I'm sorry, Sally. What?
I was just gonna say it is very helpful. Although we almost didn't make it. Apparently, we had to cast it twice.
Yes. We. Excuse me. We had a climactic encounter with a beefed up Gordy, and
Ah, now you're
form,
calling him Gordy.
He's so
I-
beefy.
the beefed up Pumpkin King, and true to
Too late,
form,
you
you
already
guys are more deserving of the name Chipper Shredder than Wayward Fools. As,
Yeah,
combat-
Abby.
We were able to free Laurel from his amber prison within the Pumpkin King, and
Baby.
the portal that he told Night Rose to focus on, which she begrudgingly did. She is not accustomed.
She's
to
like,
being
"You're not
told
my
what to
dad,
do."
bro.
Like, you're not my fucking dad.
Crumbled and
You're
fell
not my
into the
supervisor."
abyss. After this, Gordy tackled Abigail and launched the two of them off the side of the cliff with a crit. I think it was, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
It was.
And the party chased after them, jumping down with Featherfall to avoid
Splatty
just
times.
yeah.
Just getting
certain-
so splatty.
Big
Yeah.
red.
I'm a death most splatty.
We saw as we landed that the army of undead previously housed in the ravine was retreating, and you just caught the sight of the Pumpkin King with a new resident to the Amber Prison at his core, and that would be Abigail Von Hadesong, cleric of. I don't know if she ever told you what deity.
Wow.
No,
you
she didn't.
was,
I don't
cleric
She,
of.
she was too
Cleric of-
suspicious.
Vampire hunting.
Cleric
She might have said
of
the morning-
none your business.
The Morning Lord, I believe.
She might. I feel like when you first met her, she might have said the Morning Lord.
Is she a
That's the
cleric
one
of the
I
Morning
recommend.
Lord?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's
I
a cleric
mean-
of the Morning Lord.
You know, it seems like
She
a really good non-vampire related deity.
Yeah.
Yep. So as you guys land and look around, I would like a perception check from one of you.
Okay.
Hey,
Is it a yeah? Somebody with good perception should do it. Also, I think
Laurel.
it's important to note that we
I'll
also,
see with your elven eyes.
while we were plummeting
Okay.
down, we got our Zenkai boost, and now we're level 6.
Yes. Laurel has an in-game. He got a boost from his ancestors. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. Laurel saw
26 is my
other-
perception.
Laurel saw the other druids and received a permanent +2 wisdom boost as they poured the last of their
You think I
power
was smart.
into Laurel to save them from the usurper tyrant, the Pumpkin
Ooh.
King.
They said, your wisdom's probably good enough, but just in case.
With a 26, you see the shattered remains of Abby's box, and there's a bunch of things strewn about the ground.
Oh shit.
What catches your eye most with a 26 is a severed head.
What?
There's a severed head
What? Ah!
amongst the various vampire hunting tools.
Does it look like it might belong to one of the undead warriors, maybe?
It looks preserved in some fashion. It does not look undead.
yucky.
Abby, why you a nasty girl?
You want to make an insight check? Well,
Sure.
actually, you would have no way of knowing this. Does anyone have any knowledge of cleric spells?
I don't,
I
but
do.
oh
No,
yeah,
I don't know
someone
shit.
who knows clerics. But I was just gonna say I've got the fancy pants glasses of
Don't
investigating.
Dylan, give us a. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have access to the cleric spell list. So
Oh.
All right, give us just a history or arcana or insight, whichever you fancy. I think any of them would do here.
I
It's
like
the
the sound of insight because that actually have
Go for it.
points in that.
Mhm.
13. I don't think that's
That is just enough. That is the auspicious
Yes!
number. So Dawn, you at first when Laurel points this out, you were aghast, and you realize that Abigail kept these items very close to her, and
Is there anybody who looks like Abby?
hard to say.
She's not part mummy, so probably not.
It doesn't look like it's mummified. It just looks like it's clerics have the ability to cast like gentle repose so that things don't rot. It looks like it's been the subject of that or something like it. But it is not fresh looking. Anyways, Dawn, you're aware that there's a spell called Speak with Dead that clerics can use.
Oh.
She maybe have been keeping this head to cast Speak with Dead on it and converse with it from time to time.
Gosh, I hope that was
That's
consensual.
That's not creepy at all.
Abby's more social than I thought. That's so nice. I was worried she didn't have friends.
Speaking of boxes, is Namaya's box reacting to this situation in any way? I
Ooh.
remember that some weird things happened the last time we were around the Pumpkin King, so...
Are you taking it out of your pack?
Sure.
Box
Okay.
buddies.
So, I just want to make sure I understand that while the army is going on its way, you guys are checking out the stuff and Namaya's taking something out of her pack. That's...
Right. We have no hope of like...
We're not going to charge in and fight them, just...
Not yet.
wasn't-
You know,
I do have an idea.
you gotta prepare.
Obi,
Yes.
I have an idea.
Oh.
Your
Nice.
butt's going to be very sore, but I need you to distract the zombies by offering yourself up, and maybe they can run a train on you, or whether
What?
spanking or otherwise. You know,
What?
whatever.
Why are you
All right, now-
sacrificing my butt?
I thought you wanted to be a hero, Obi.
I thought you just had the most experience in this regard.
Well, I do,
Um,
but
Will the zombies know not to eat Obi just to smack him?
I mean, they can eat him a little bit. You know, if it's
Why
why doesn't Zombear talk to them? I will hold Zombear and let them see Zombear because I feel like he has a connection with them. Zombear can speak to them.
Just cue the bear not moving at all. Like,
You
nope,
pick
I'm
up
just a bear.
your mysterious chest and hold it up to your ear. You can sort of feel a rhythmic vibration within.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
is it like a scratching sound?
I don't like that.
That's suspicious, but...
Ooh.
Maybe it's a hand.
Namaya,
Namaya,
put it up
why
next
you
to the head.
Okay.
We need to figure out if it's the zombies or the
Are there-
head.
Are there still zombies next to the head?
No, they are moving on. They're getting further and disappearing into the mist.
Okay, maybe we need to keep up with them.
Oh, we know where they're going.
Do you?
I mean, there's a lot of them. It's not like they're fast. Are they fast? Are they fast zombies?
They're marching with the speed and intent you would expect out of an army.
Okay, here's what we'll do. Sally will pick up the head by wrapping her hands in her cloak first, so that it's not gross. And then Namaya, you can just kind of rub your box against it and see what happens while we walk.
Okay, I mean, that sounds weird, but all right.
It's called
Rub your box on it.
It's called a science experiment. It's what you do when you're a scholar.
Okay.
Is that it?
It's part of the scientific method.
Namaya's putting not becoming a scholar on her list.
It's step 3 of the scientific method. You rub things on other things to see what happens.
Namaya, nothing happens when you rub the head on the box, but you are struck by how that head might fit perfectly in the box.
Oh, that's not suspicious at all either.
Well, that doesn't even make sense because you can't open the box. So even if the head could fit, it would never
No, it's
actually
just
go
the
in there.
same. It's just the general size. It's just something to think about.
Oh.
We should think
It's
about
a
taking the
size
head with
box,
us.
in other words.
I think Abigail might be sad if she loses the head.
Yeah, that's why we're bringing it with us. Kid,
All right,
I'm
well,
so
we
sorry.
need to.
does the head have like long hair? Can we do that God of War 3 thing where you like tie it to your belt?
Oh.
Not done yet.
Oh. Don, with your 13, you also know that without her here to kind of like maintain its care, it is eventually going to get gross and stinky.
Well, that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
we're bringing it to her.
Never mind. Let's not take it. I don't want to.
If it's Abby's friend and it's gonna fall apart, we should bring it to
It's
her.
bad enough that I can barely get Laurel to take a bath.
I don't want to. It's too small.
I'm starting to think that maybe living
Alright, we
in
need to- we
Gothtown
need
might
to
be
go.
rubbing off on Sally.
We need to keep going.
Bless
you find a number of other things amongst the wreckage.
Oh,
There is glass.
Besides heads.
Yeah, there's broken wood, obviously, that you can tell was the body of the chest. There's a lot of broken glass that is scattered pretty far and wide. Laurel, be careful, you're barefoot.
Yeah.
And
Is there anything useful?
that's what I'm trying to look up right now. But here we go.
Did you not maintain a
I want
meticulous
something
list?
labeled, in case of a zombie army attack, use this.
Ooh, that would be very helpful.
Let's see.
Are you saying it wouldn't be helpful, Don?
I'm not saying that. Just saying, like that seems a little too. Although it is Abigail.
Yeah, Abby is
There-
prepared.
Yeah.
There is a busted crossbow.
Oh. Was that the one I gave her?
No, probably not.
Oh,
Oh, maybe. No, she would have left that at her tower. She wouldn't have cared.
she would have left a good crossbow. She wouldn't have brought the bad one.
There is a battle axe that has been notched by the impact to the point of which it's pretty useless. There are some clothes that are stained with all sorts of liquids from her various alchemical and holy water related items.
Is there anything that's left intact?
You find a roll me a. Let me see. 1, 2. Roll me a d10.
You got it, boss. I'm just gonna do it. A 3.
3. Yes, there is 3 sets of fine clothing. Oh, I already mentioned those. And a 3 wigs that have survived. They just have liquids on them, so they're not wrecked.
You said wigs?
Yep, 3 wigs.
Oh, a disguise kit.
Do
Yes.
these wigs smell flammable now that they've been soaked in something?
You can't tell.
Laura's gonna take this to mean that she also plays dress up sometimes.
I mean, it seems pretty. It's her dress-up chest,
Mhm.
and she plays dress up with her friend, and she has tea parties. That's what all the
Nice.
liquid is.
Yeah.
And since she's a cleric, she likes holy water tea.
Oh, here we go.
It's all come together.
There's a lot of things in her chest.
Spicy water.
None of that for you.
Not since last
There
time.
is a golden symbol of the Morning Lord, which has survived the fall by
We should take
virtue,
that.
perhaps, of its holy nature.
Ooh,
Yeah, what's Gordy doing right now? Is he getting farther away?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm chasing him.
Yeah, we should. We need
Guys,
to go.
Laurel's running.
Yeah, we're.
Ah!
Okay,
He's running and preparing a good shield.
I'm going to just like wrap the head up in my cloak as like a impromptu bag and just sling it over my shoulder and chase after Laurel.
Okay.
Because nobody should leave their friends behind, even if they're only mostly ahead.
There's also 50 foot of hempen rope if that's survived the fall.
Ooh, I like
And
rope.
Oh, it's just like rope.
Oh, he's on it.
Ooh.
there's a busted
Yeah.
spyglass.
Is there anything
And a-
explosive or intact that is a liquid?
No, anything in glass is absolutely shattered. But there is a broken open scroll case with 2 rolled up pieces of parchment just kind of poking out. They were also not so much hurt by the fall because they're just
Scrolls.
paper.
Yeah.
Nice.
The case was.
Yeah. All right. Anybody want to grab those before going laurel chasing, or?
Oh, I'm
Or
grabbing the
the-
rope.
All right,
I have my head. It's fine.
Oh boy.
Maya, you get him.
Wait, did,
Oh,
did anyone?
Maya has no
did
interest
anyone
in
grab?
scrolls. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're the scholar, Dawn.
Yeah, did anyone grab those wigs?
Yeah, I'll grab the
Nope.
scrolls.
All right.
I can't. Just a quick mechanical clarification thing.
Sure.
Sorcerers have no use for scrolly magic, right?
You can. Anyone could read off a scroll and cast a
Oh,
spell.
well, it's too late. I'm already running with my head, but
All right.
good to know for next time. Because I just assumed like, oh,
Drop this.
that's like wizard shit. Like a fucking bunch
I
of.
got so, I just looked at my inventory. I have so many ropes. Like anytime there's a rope, I grab it. I'm like 40 ropes over here. I've got rope
Rainbow
tying
ropes.
ropes, hemp ropes. I'm just like I've got so much rope in my.
Everybody's ready to throw ropes.
All right. So, the intervening time it's taken for you guys to realize the army was getting away, they have pretty much disappeared into a thick fog, and it is only the thunderous sounds of many heavily booted feet that you have to go by. It's not long before passing into this fog, you guys can barely see each other. If you're more than 5 feet away from one another, you can't.
Maybe that could be a bad thing, or maybe that could be okay.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's all tie ropes to each other, and so that way we don't lose each other. I gotta do something with all this rope.
Friendship,
You know
bro.
what, Ron? I'm giving you an inspiration. That made me laugh.
We're all doing kindergarten rope style.
Yes,
got a note.
yes, exactly.
I got a note to be more free with inspiration points. So there you go.
Yay!
To clarify for the stream, who's just suddenly given 1,000,000 inspiration points. Someone said I should.
Wow, you've ruined my immersion. I only like
Oh.
some inspiration points.
Heck.
All right, let's see what I wrote. Mist so thick you'd be. All right.
Ooh.
There's a faint air of a rosy perfume amongst the mist.
Ooh. Oh no, the zombies have cars.
With the
They're driving
They're
away.
invasion tanks. Oh no!
I thought we weren't playing Tomb of Avernus, or whatever the hell it's called. Not Tomb of Avernus.
Tomb of Avernus.
Descent into annihilation.
Descent into the tomb.
All right.
Tomb
So-
of Avermination.
How are you guys handling this? The fact that you can't really see.
We need to.
Like I said, I want to start
Can I
tying
still-
a
I
rope
think
for
we're making the
everybody.
kindergarten rope and
Yes,
just keep
yes.
running.
Even as I was following him, he just disappeared.
By the time you started going, they were already quite far ahead of you,
Oh boy.
and they went into a fog. And once you're in that fog, you're you can barely see.
They're
if you
probably
hold your
going
hand
in one
this far out.
direction. It's not like they're
Yeah,
gonna scatter.
quite.
That's a good question.
Done.
Yeah,
You recognize the rose
That's-
scent.
for the perfume. Yes.
Is it maybe Night Rose?
Is it?
Smells a bit like the perfume Night Rose wore,
Oh boy, that's.
and you had a little dance
Love
with
to
her.
hear it.
You love to see it.
You love to smell it. I mean, it is her ravine. She's probably like, as queen, I shall make this ravine smell delicious. I mean, that's what Sally would do if she were
and
queen.
Well, you're in a valley now with sheer cliffs on either side.
Yeah, this sounds like a good time to use spider climb.
Okay.
Go
Well,
up that wall and look down.
Is that going to matter with how
after
thick
you,
the fog is?
Buddy system.
so you're all in the fog now. Laurel, you're starting to feel around for a while.
Mhm.
You don't feel any.
Shit. I mean, heck.
Um,
Darn it. I'm
You do find a tree.
gonna climb that tree. I'm a
All right.
climbing boy.
You climb up the tree. Still really thick fog.
I go to the very top of the tree.
It's about 20 feet tall, and you when you look straight up,
Bless you.
you can kind of see the cliff sides lowering above you, but they descend into the fog, and you're like, oh,
I can't see a
God.
hint of a Gordy anywhere.
No. In fact, the
Just
sound
echoing
of their
like grab.
the sound of their is drowned out by the sound of their marching, which actually is getting fainter.
All right.
Ah,
Let's keep
so
going.
mad.
Have we
He calls down. I can't see anything.
have we reconnected with Laurel yet?
Yeah, I'm sure. He's not that fast.
Give me a group survival check.
Oh, great.
I love surviving. It's my favorite thing. What's my survival stat?
I love surviving.
While you guys are rolling, I'll describe a little bit more that the fog is clinging. In fact, it might be your imagination, but you
sidekick
could
is down.
swear. Oh, fucking great.
That's okay.
Give me
Just
a
use the other
guess.
one.
Yeah, use Avernus. Aberrate, excuse me.
Oh.
Oh, great. Fuck you.
The mist takes ghastly shapes, perhaps in your minds. There's like spectral claw-like vestiges reaching and trying to grab your arms and legs, but they just move right through the mist. You could swear you see faces sometimes.
Use the exclamation point R command, Maya, and Laurel, or Obi.
I haven't done it.
Oh, I just thought you were typing.
28 or 26 again.
Very
I
nice.
survived like a mofo.
Yeah, you did.
All right, so we have an 11, a 2, and a 26.
Could my
I'm working
26 lend some survival?
It's not
You
a
said
natural
it's-
20, but
It's exclamation point
Exclamation
R.
point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maya needs to do that too.
Mm.
There we
go
go.
sidekick.
12. We're very.
Oh,
11.
Hey! Avery is like,
Well, you-
no high
all my
rolls.
friends are dead.
You kind of get like a good sense just from being a nature boy, or maybe you're getting, if you prefer, hints from the
From the
spirits.
spirits.
I don't want to say spirits because that seems to imply they're dead, but like the presence of your druid circle that you briefly saw in astral projection mode.
Go that way,
but-
dummy.
But in trying to wrangle your friends soon enough, it's unfortunately not sufficient to keep you guys from getting lost.
Heck.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing is we're in a valley. There's only kind of like two major directions to go.
Yeah.
Find
That's
a
true.
wall and then start walking towards the clomp, clomp, clomp noise.
That noise, by the way, is all but gone.
Heck.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh no, the army stopped you guys.
No, it definitely got quieter and quieter.
We lost
I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. I'm a survivalist.
You're getting a bonk to the head.
I rolled an 11, I'll have you know.
After a certain amount of time, you don't really know how long, because it feels both like endless, but also as soon as you step out of the fog, it feels like you were in there for but a second.
So there's just no hint of like Gordy or Abby or
The
even the
fog
army.
is too thick. It is something. Some evil will sets itself against you, gives speeds to these creatures.
So I'm gonna, if I encounter that tree again, I'm gonna climb it and then just like be like, the wall is that way, and then spider climb up it. Give me all the ropes. I'll tie them together. Give me all the ropes.
I think this valley is like pretty tall, Laurel. I don't know if we can climb all the way back up.
That's true.
But so did you say we're out of the fog now, Ashley?
Yeah, as Laurel is climbing up and casts his eye around, the fog is retreating into the woods, which you now see. And behind you, somehow, is the great mountain, the Raven's Perch, and all of its many peaks.
Oh boy.
And before you is a forest. It is full-on nighttime now.
I vote Forest.
Well, if I were a fog monster Gordy army, I would go into the forest. He loves forests.
Yeah.
I like
It
swamps
is
too.
fully nighttime, by the way. It is very late at night, even. And the howl of a wolf reminds you that
There are
many
other...
fights have been had. Many spell slots have been slung, and shelter for the night might be wise. And
That's not good.
you actually do see a path that the tree you're in, Laurel, overlooks.
He's gonna point to it. Hey, there's a path over there.
Oh, I like
I'm
that.
a little bit tired of being in this deadly circle.
It also seems to go generally the direction you want to, maybe a little bit to the left.
Nice.
Yeah, to continue your pursuit.
Well, that's helpful.
And he'll be like, it really sucked being part of Gordy, but like I lived, you know. Abby will probably be okay. Maybe we should rest. Maybe we should not be totally tired.
I guess that's a fair point. And then, are we having a long rest then?
Laurel.
Yeah.
Up in your tree, you actually catch as the road goes on.
Yeah,
you
a car goes by.
You see lighted windows.
Oh, hey, there's windows.
Little ones, and there's trees in the way, but you definitely recognize that is not a natural phenomenon you're looking at. That is someone in a house.
Oh, who would live down here? Well, let's go and see. If they're bad, maybe we can just take their house.
Let's not start with that assumption. I mean,
let's
eminent domain. We need this house.
Yeah.
Why am I doing that? I'm sorry.
I don't know, because you like the tactile feeling.
My hands want to do things.
I get that.
All right. So you guys can go down the road. It's actually not far. Is that what you want to do?
I'm going already.
God, I'm gonna follow Laurel, and also I don't want to sleep in another tree.
Yeah.
It hurts when you fall out.
It also gave me time to let the sending stones reset so that I can send another message.
Oh yeah, because Damien really.
Also,
wants
I'm pretty
to
sure I'm bloodied right now, and yeah, I have like one spell slot. I'm just like,
Okay.
I don't think you even have a spell slot.
While we're walking,
I secretly got an extra one by leveling up.
I don't know if that. I guess we haven't like leveled up in the middle of something big like this, so I don't know what the rules are. If we get
mechanically, I'm just gonna let you have your powers. We can find a story justification later, but like it's your new toys. I want you to play with them.
Okay.
But yeah, as we're walking to the light and just like feeding Sally good berries, like nom 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 nom.
Oh, thank God.
10 hit points then,
Yeah.
Sally.
Yay! They're so tasty.
You guys walk. It's not far before there's a slight bend in the road, and what you see is actually an enormous. What you saw was just the tip of the iceberg. It's a huge mansion-like place.
Ooh.
It is absent the usual Gothic gargoyle trappings, and in fact has like little winged cherubic looking.
Oh my God! Yeah. It's probably not a vampire house then, which means they won't try and poke our tums. I'm so into that.
Let me look at a map.
Ooh, baby.
The possibility of fisting just went down by a lot.
Yeah, we prefer to get poked elsewhere, okay?
Fisting, only fingering.
Okay, so as you look at this place, you actually see that there is a break in the mountain line. Beyond it is the sea. You can only really tell because like there's just nothing there, and the water is to the around here.
Yeah.
There's no trees, there's no mountains, and the place looks like a bit like this. I don't really have a
just send it to me and I'll put it up there.
So, yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Fancy boy.
I'm gonna put it in the Discord. If you guys are in the Discord, go to the channel called Thanks from the Show. It's where I post pictures that I post to my players, so y'all can see it.
Yeah. And
what about people on YouTube?
I'm throwing it.
People on YouTube
it up on the
have to wait for Sally. Yeah.
People on YouTube, go back into the past.
Oh, it's right there. I can see
Join
it.
our Discord, and you'll see it there.
There is a wall around here, but that's to be expected. It's a dangerous place.
Look at it. It's so fancy.
Just opposite of it on the road, there's thick, foreboding forest. Yeah. But
Does
the
it
gates,
seem like anybody's home?
there are lights on within. You hear howls of wolves, not like consistent, but just sort of like, communicating with one another.
Like Argus?
You don't hear like Argus. At least you wouldn't know.
I hope
if
they
you
didn't
did.
eat him.
I mean, this doesn't seem like it would be nearly well
this
defended
summer
enough for
home.
like Hargis.
That's true. He's a
The
fancy
wall
boy.
is quite tough looking. It doesn't look like you can get over or out in there very easily.
Oh, it
The
does
gates
have a
are
wall
closed?
around. It has a
The
gate.
gates are actually open right now.
Well, then
I'm gonna go.
yeah,
right
let's
in.
just go
Knock
in
on the
and
front door.
knock on the door and be like, "Hey, you've got a lot of rooms.
Okay.
Can we borrow a couple?"
Where?
I just realized my mic. No, that's
This
the,
time, we are sleeping 2 rooms at most, okay? No more of this.
All we have to do is just be tied to each other while we're sleeping, and then no one can steal
Exactly, I
us
mean,
without the other knowing.
On my own again.
All right.
I like being sleep tied.
The walls and the general architecture have like moss on them and things, like they've been here for a little while. They don't look completely unmaintained, but they look like maybe there's not enough of staff to kind of.
I sure hope they haven't chosen to take up residence down here recently. What with the dead armies and such.
They're like, wow, we got such a good deal on this.
I just want to make sure. I describe everything well enough, so you have all the information. So in you guys go.
No, not criticizing you. Just like whoever would choose to be down here recently, definitely not our friend.
The courtyard around is let me have a read. Gosh, I wish I had a book instead of finding, everything in a PDF. I'd like to be able to bookmark things.
We've got to find you a PDF reader that just has support for bookmarking.
All right, the courtyard. Come on, courtyard.
Read.
Some reading music.
All right. You know what? F it. Oh, here we go.
Right as you give up.
Fog that fills this courtyard swirls as if eager to escape. The courtyard is surrounded by a high curtain wall on which stands those statues that I mentioned before.
Bless you.
Full of coughs.
Yeah. There are wooden doors ahead of you, large, and they... All right. So you are able to just sort of walk along into the courtyard and into the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Ready for any wolves that come.
Knock.
Hello.
As you knock, there's another howl and like too close. And you think that might be what prompts the gate to suddenly close.
Oh, great. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I mean,
thank goodness they're protecting us from the
Oh, Roses.
guys, wolves can't open gates, but humans can. So I think we're actually safe.
Yeah, they're just being nice to us, protecting us from all those wolf boys.
Thank you. I'd like to knock again and be like, hello.
All right. The door opens and you are greeted with a
coffee
with
butler.
a cough. You know what? Sure. Hello. It is a slightly older man wearing he looks like a doctor, and I don't know what doctors wore in this period.
Like just a long coat,
Gothic,
like a suit.
Yeah,
basically
like a
Bloodborne, but with one of those like spooky masks.
Less frightening looking.
Oh, like a plague
Sweater
mask?
mask.
That's baller.
Oh yeah, plague mask.
Hello. Who are you? Do you have an appointment?
no.
We were looking to spend the night here. We are traveling adventurers. We are very tired, very hurt, and we need a place to stay. We'd be willing to compensate you.
I'm afraid I'll have to ask the doctor.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
We
cool,
got
we have a lot of boo-boos, actually, if you have a
doctor, you say?
No.
And Sally's just gonna hold up her like bleeding body and be like, "Hey, look at this! I'm bleeding. Can you doctor me?"
I'm afraid I'm merely a nurse.
Oh, cool.
Can you?
Male nurses, that's great.
Wow. Sally was about to
Please.
ask if he could nurse her, but then she was like, "Actually, maybe no."
Yes.
You can nurse me.
We'll have the doctor look at you. Understand, this is a psychological doctor, though. It might not be
Oh, we need that.
keen on the
But
medical.
why are you hurt?
Can you ask them why
Somebody
they feel the
stabbed
need to put everything in their mouth?
Yes, Sally, I know who we specifically.
It's dark, it's late, there are wolves. Come inside, please.
Yes.
Hey, how come there's so many wolves?
The forest. It's full of them.
Oh,
Always has been, always is.
Yeah, it's
Which one
Raven
has
Bridge.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, I don't like this.
I think we're in
Wait.
safe hands.
I just looked at the map.
we just
While we're walking, Namaya's like, "Wait a minute."
these muddy feet right on the carpet.
Yeah, no,
All
this
right.
is the asylum.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the Onan Asylum.
Oh,
cool.
yes.
What's an asylum?
It's a place where they keep crazy people.
No, it can also just be hysterical women.
Oh. I love
He
funny women.
Steps back. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I just
Cough
got that.
syrup?
I'm punishing you with an inspiration point.
Yay! No.
Oh man.
Look, we'll be fine. Literally, we can summon fire at will. No, his
Not
silence
right
can
now.
contain
That's
us.
a will.
It's fine.
Spell slots.
What? Oh yeah.
I don't have any spell slots, so
Yeah, I'll just take a. Give me
It's
a.
nighttime.
Let me
Oh,
take a
okay.
nap, and then it's fucking go time if they try to keep
and
us
then
in
you'll
here.
wake up with a straitjacket.
So
He just steps back into a little alcove as if that's just like where he exists.
Oh,
And like his job is to wait on the door.
oh,
oh,
And he just gestures for you to continue inside.
thanks,
The
buddy.
doctor will meet you inside.
Thanks, buddy.
what did you say your name was again?
Oh, well,
Butlington the butler.
let me scroll to my random name generator.
He's the help, Don. He doesn't have a name.
That's rude.
Come on, Dawn.
I thought I raised you better than that.
I'm just following Fancyton rules.
My name is.
What? My name is.
The Royal Ravenscroft. That's the Imagineer. I don't know why.
My name is Request Timed Out.
Well, now I lost my fucking place.
My name is 404 Page Not Found.
Internet
Her name
connectivity
is-
problem.
My name is Oleg Ulbrich.
Oh,
Pleasure to meet you.
nice to meet you, Mr. Olbrick.
Yes.
Is it because your place is made of old bricks?
I never thought of it like that. I like it. Yes, now it is.
Ah, nice.
Please continue.
Okie doke. I will
Like,
walk
look,
towards
these
where he's gesturing and be like, I need a doctor.
These are
Um,
these are head doctors, sweetie.
Yeah, but they still got doctor in their name. I'm sure they've got
The
bandages.
doctor is a cleric.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Good. Yes.
Yes.
My favorite kind of doctor.
So
I
we
suppose I should have led with that.
so we can get a little church and healed. I like it.
And
That's
how does
two
that
chores
make-
in one.
I already feel at home here. You know, there's just something about this place.
You're gonna
I like
stay for a while.
Oleg does not accompany you. He remains at his post. Everyone you pass kind of like gestures the same way, as if, you know, they heard your request echoing down the hall.
Oh, they got a
There's
well.
something weird.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's so weird?
Make a insight check.
That it's real quiet.
You just have a.
It's a hospital.
Well,
Of course,
if you
it's
want to
quiet.
listen, you can make a perception.
I'll listen.
All right.
Let me perceive. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, I didn't roll in the right place, but that's fine.
That's
I
fine.
didn't use the right command either. So let's try it again.
Stupid.
What's wrong with sidekick?
Tired of being a sidekick.
It never wants to work on Thursdays.
Yeah, it never does.
Thursdays it's day off.
It's like I'm off on Thursday. 15 is enough. You do hear moaning as of fevered, people
Guess there's a lot of sick
and
people here.
reassuring voices. Just kind of mumbling. You can't really make out what's being said, but you think that there are sick people here who are being tended to.
Hell yeah.
Laurel will cover his mouth with his shirt
Yeah.
in case they have germs.
Sally will cover her dead head's mouth with her shirt just in case.
So who made that insight check?
I think it was
Anybody?
Laurel. Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was like everybody make an insight check.
Well, I was asking for an insight, and then Laurel was like, "It's quiet." And I'm like, "Well, you can roll."
Oh, sorry. I thought Laurel rolled.
Nope.
No.
Feel free. Insight.
I have my Twitch, or not my
15.
Twitch, my Discord on Twitch mode, so I don't hear anything.
So, with a 15, Dawn, what's weirding you out is that everyone who is greeting you is like facing you, and they kind of turn to keep facing you as you go by.
Yeah.
I don't like this place.
Yeah.
They're just keeping an eye on new guests.
Yep.
They probably don't get a lot, except for like spooky zombies.
Yeah.
Sally, for once, have a suspicious bone in your body.
I don't know anybody suspicious with a wiener right now who could help you with that. I'm sorry.
They're-
I get it.
Actually, Don, you're pretty suspicious. We can finger later if you want.
Where's our room? I'm tired.
No, we're not.
Yeah, do you have a really soft room? Because I'm really tired and I would like a room with lots of pillows in it.
When you get up to the reception desk, there is a halfling woman
Uh-huh.
with her hair kind of up in a little bun, silver, by the way, even though she looks young enough.
Stylish.
And
Ooh, you're
she
so
has glasses, huge round glasses that take up the majority of her face. And she is writing something down. And she looks up and says, "Oh, hello there.
Hi, you're really cute. You're so small.
I am the doctor here. My name is Serena. Do you have an appointment?"
Oh no.
Did the butler call ahead of us? If not, probably not.
We don't have an appointment. We're not here to see for any head related.
Don's afraid of needles.
No, we're not
Oh,
here.
you don't have to worry about needles here.
No. We're not here
This
for
is
any
a safe
head-related
space.
issues. We are
Oh,
traveling
this one.
adventurers, and we are very tired. We're just looking for a place to stay after.
Yeah,
having-
nice soft place to lay our heads.
we jumped off of a
Nope.
cliff.
Clap hand over Sally's mouth, just knowing what's about this.
Oh, it's all right. I know how you adventurers do.
Yep.
We do have some extra space, even though there's been a large uptake in our residents lately.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, I'll discuss it with you in a little bit. Right now, you look so haggard. Let's get you some food and water and some bed, huh?
I love
Come on, come on.
That sounds like a great idea.
Could those maybe be
Yes.
people who are from the village? Maybe they were here. Maybe they're from that village of people that's going missing.
Oh,
We can provide our own food. Actually, we have.
I don't want to eat candy.
Yeah, do you have fancy food?
I like fresh food. Come on.
Do you have fancy food?
Listen.
well, not to brag, but our cooks aren't the best. Oh gosh, I've lost
Aren't
my
the
train of
worst?
thought. My cooks aren't gonna be beaten easily. So
Oh,
Oh, so they're not part of our guild.
I've got a lot of experience, a collective many years of experience,
That doesn't really.
Nice.
That doesn't really.
Dawn,
mean anything.
that's
Sounds
rude
like
to
good
not take
cuisine.
someone's good food.
I love trying local cuisine.
Didn't you say not to waste food, Dawn? Come on,
I
don't be
never say
rude.
that.
Gosh, you're having bad manners.
Imagining things.
Maybe you
No,
do.
I
need to head
didn't
back
say
there
that.
With all your bad
She's not,
manners.
she's not actually imagining anything. So don't worry about it.
Man, Don, you're really manifesting some paranoid
Yeah, Don,
ideation right
You're
now.
acting weird lately.
This is true.
I'm very busy, but I always have room for someone else who needs help.
No.
Gosh, she's
I'm-
so
Are you
helpful.
sure?
Serena, you're
I've had
so
a very-
nice.
I've had a very long and tiring day. Got into a fight.
Well,
adventures.
maybe tomorrow. I think you'll find that I'm very expansive.
No, we're not. We're not.
Yeah, don't we have health care coverage under
No, we
the
don't.
the
God, we really need
Yeah.
to
do
unionize.
Well, come on, let's find you some rooms.
Okay,
I request that we stay
Yes, please.
in 2 rooms at most.
Yeah, we've
Don's
had to
scared.
deal with some kidnapping lately.
Oh gosh, that
She
sounds
thinks
terrible.
the teddy bear is alive.
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
She's been
I
talking
could
to
pencil
Stop
you in
trying,
right
yeah.
for tomorrow morning.
she's been talking at this rock a lot too, and says that it talks back to her.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
Sally's getting a pop to the backside.
Why? It's true.
It's
Well-
a sending stone. It sends messages. You
Oh,
heard
yeah.
Damien.
Of course it does, dear. Of course it
Don't
does.
patronize me. I had to spend good, hard-earned money, and I got spanked.
You
Oh,
you
so
see
you
her
admitted.
kind of writing on a clipboard. Finally,
Don't
now
psychoanalyze me.
No, this is unrelated. Don't worry about it. Paranoia.
I'm so sorry, Don, but it was really funny.
You are all. I tell you, I'm gonna turn and face away from the doctor and use thaumaturgy to make my eyes turn like just angry red at them.
Don't hit us again, Dawn.
She's violent. It's one of her violent outbursts. So no.
No
Make
hitting,
the eyes go away.
please. This is a safe place. Everyone is safe here.
Oh, no hitting.
Oh,
I
you
like
guys
that
are-
policy.
In so much trouble. You were all in so much
You
trouble.
know, I would adore getting to talk to you guys, but I understand not everyone's comfortable with self-betterment. Why don't we focus on taking care of you poor people right now? Come here. Come this way.
Any
And
healing
she,
salves would be great.
Why do you have to say it like that, poor people?
Well, we don't have a lot of money, Don.
This is true.
I'm very sorry.
They pay us
We already told her we don't have insurance. She knows we're poor.
I have a payment plan that I think you'll find very attractive.
Sally's just gonna lean over. You don't have to pay medical debt. It's all made up bullshit.
You're channeling that Midwestern mom so perfectly.
Thank you.
Lovely.
So she hops down off the chair, which is her feet weren't touching the ground, and then she just kind of like
look how
toodles down a
small you
hall.
are.
Yeah, she's like 3.5 feet tall at most, bun included.
I
As
would like-
she,
Yeah, let her lead us.
Yeah, she leads you down. Let me look at the map. All right, here we go. So you're in here. So she would lead you down. She leads you past a few doors. She says, "Now none of this is fit for adventurers to sleep in."
We
How come?
are used
Well-
to sleeping on the ground, so
Well, right over there is the stores. That's where we keep our food. And this one is.
That's where you buy your food, silly.
Aren't you a charming young man? This here is the offices. I suppose you could sleep in here.
Cool.
Don't you have a nice soft plush room that's like full
No.
of nice
Well,
soft
I do
things?
have nice, soft, plush rooms. I do.
Oh
I'm
wait,
gonna stay in those.
offices have
But they're
couches.
so soft.
Yes, that was my thinking. The offices have nice couches in them.
And we can just snooze on one of those. Those look so comfy.
Yes.
I vote for the offices.
And there's a table in there as well. And you guys can have your meal right there.
Yay! Thank you so
Wow,
much.
You're so nice.
Serena, you're
most
so
welcome.
helpful. I'm sorry Some of us
thank
are
you,
a
dear.
little
It's
on
my
edge
job
with
to be
nerves.
helpful.
So cranky.
It's all right. I deal with people who are on edge with nerves all the time.
I bet.
You
Just
wouldn't believe
look.
some of the stories I've heard recently. I'll tell you after you've had some food. Maybe a rest. You guys look a little tired.
We are a little bleedy right now.
Yeah,
That's
sorry
true.
about Sally bleeding on your carpet.
Oh, it's fine. The help will get it.
See, she calls him the help.
That doesn't mean you should.
Man, Don, you're really grumpy tired today, huh? Maybe you should get some sleep.
Someone's all sleepy.
I
Do
mean,
you have any requests for the kind of food you like?
I'm fine with
not
the food
animals.
that we get in our
Not
hot
animals.
and
Very interesting.
ooh, broccoli cheese soup.
All right, I think we have something like that. We'll
Is Laurel
I'll let-
okay with
Cheese.
Cheese? Okay.
He knows that cows get sick if you don't milk them.
do be careful going out. Sometimes people are in a rush here, and we don't want any accidents. So maybe just stay in here if you can help it.
Speaking of accidents, where's your restroom?
There's one right by this one. She points to a door.
Ooh,
Oh, right.
employee
Yeah.
restroom. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Avernus, yeah.
I've already read an explanation to wander off. Good.
All right. Okay, I'll go let someone know the kind of food you want. So I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
If you need anything, feel free to ask the nurses and everyone. They all know where to get me. I'm
Alright.
perfectly happy to help.
All right. Well, she seems nice.
She is so
And she,
nice.
Just
I love
toodles
her.
off.
She's amazing.
I imagine Amaya's just like, Night Rose
Amaya.
would have such a helpful person
Amaya.
in her institutions.
Namaya, I don't trust this place.
Okay, comfy on a couch.
Namaya,
You.
No, Namaya, no.
oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh no. Namaya, we can't hear you.
She was gagged by a monster named Connection
She's already
Aurora.
been taken away to a room, a soft room.
In the meantime,
They're coming to take me away, oh.
Oh no.
They're coming to take me
when
away.
you drop down on the couch, you let out a little puff of dust.
Ugh.
Jesus.
It might not be a very
seems
well
like
used
I open up a window.
clinic.
Dust
Let that
means
dust out.
like it hasn't
If
been
y'all
used
weren't
in
so
a bit.
if y'all weren't so squeamish, we could have been sleeping in a nice soft room. But no, we had to sleep in the office and couches.
Can the window open?
It's like you people
Couches
want.
are comfy, Oberon.
I get it. Mommy will save us, but
When you open the window, you see that it is barred.
Oh, that's
But
fine.
it
As
does
long as it
open.
Namaya.
It's
This
barred.
get the dust out
I'm
of
here.
here.
I think I'm back. I
Yay.
had
We can hear
to
you.
drop the thing and call and
okay.
get back in.
Ah, good.
Namaya.
Yep.
I don't trust this place.
No, I don't trust this place either.
So
come-
I don't know.
so
I feel like I
nice.
could. I feel like I could
they
stay here
tried
forever.
to make our stay. We're not gonna let that happen.
If she tries to
Oberon,
keep us
we
here,
have
we can just
a-
beat her up. She's like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like
yeah.
this big.
As soon as we have
I'm bigger
an
than she
Why
is.
are you so intimidated by her? She's
I'm not
pleasant.
intimidated by her. I'm intimidated by this place.
all we have
By
to
the
do
people
is rest, and then if they try to keep us in, just give me preemptive permission to use fireballs, and I'll blow the shit out of this place.
I'm-
Make spooky fingers and go near Dawn like, ooh, couches. Ooh, an office.
Hand on his head, just pushing down.
Just palming his face.
It's not my fault you're so scared of offices.
I'm not scared of offices.
Is that why you joined an
That's
adventuring
short
guild, so you
I'm
wouldn't have to work in
scared
an
of-
office?
No! You guys are just interrupting me constantly. Mommy says to not interrupt her.
Well, if mommy wasn't so paranoid,
Understanding
I'll
my-
do the lip lock motion like, "Well, okay, throw away the key. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm just saying. I think this place is up to no good.
they're helping
Well,
people here.
We're in an office, and yet you sat down on the couch, and there's dust.
It could just
Yeah, it's not the office
Why?
she's
'Cause they're too
using,
busy.
silly.
They're too busy helping people to dust.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
You know how many
definitely
people are moaning out there?
yeah.
The people are staring at us.
They probably don't get
Yeah,
very
they
many
have
visitors.
problems.
They saw an increase in the amount of people that they're holding here.
And yet we don't see any of them. Maybe they're in a different... You know what, Don? You raise a goodish point.
Maybe
This place
it's
is
that they're
huge in here.
vampires. And vampires have a lot of problems.
Maybe people who
There
are
was suddenly a bunch more vampires here, just saying.
Vampire hospital.
There's not really much we can do either way right now. Like, I kind of see
Yeah,
where
just
you're
rest-
coming from, Don.
Rest your little paranoid brain.
Hello.
The door opens and there is I want to say a woman this time, older looking, and it says, "We have your food.
Gimme.
Oh,
Just come sit it on the table."
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And so she walks in, sets a tray down with probably need 2 trays with all your food, and then just
Wow.
steps backwards back out of the
Oh,
room.
I'll hand her a gold coin.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
really regretting.
Is she also short?
Food to drink.
Is she
It's
also
just like
short?
it's just
No,
like a
she's
hotel.
Oh, darn! I wanted to pat her on the head, pat her on the shoulder.
No, it's all right. She kind of recoils. Nice.
I'll do it again.
boy.
Hi.
Uh,
I am a nice boy. How did you know? They're so smart here.
God damn it.
What's the matter, Ashley?
I need to read because Laurel did something.
Oh no.
What have I done?
Definitely not something to worry
Don't be-
about.
I can't tell you.
Oh God! Yeah.
There's something you haven't done. No, but
Eve.
oh come on, just find it already, you stupid PDF.
Don't call me that.
You stupid Philip DeFranco.
Oh,
See.
dang it! I told you to stop calling me Philip. I don't feel anything.
Yeah, you get
Did you
filled.
take any of that medicine yet? While you're
Um,
scrolling.
huh?
Did you take any of that medicine yet?
Yeah, I took some.
Okay, good. I took some and I'm coughing
okay,
about half
so-
as much.
Laurel!
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like she farted.
Ew.
It's like this sulfurous smell.
Say
Where's it
excuse
coming
me.
Her.
Say excuse me.
Excuse me. And then
So
she
we're about to eat.
backs out of the room.
Isn't
Close the
sulfur
door.
a sign of demons or devils?
Oh, you tell me.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure the sulfur
Once
is
the door shuts, he's like, "Whew, she was stinky."
yes. Sulfur and
Shirley here.
brimstone.
Smells like farts.
Yep.
Yes. I think these people might be fiends of some sort.
You know, you
Obi.
always see the worst in
Obi.
people.
Yeah, maybe
Obi,
she just
can
had a lot of
you-
broccoli for lunch.
Do me one favor.
Okay,
Can
sure.
you use
What?
that your paladin detect?
Divine sense.
Yeah, divine sense.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What?
Can you use
Oh, divine
your
sense.
Divine sense.
Yes, I can use my divine sense if it will put your paranoia to rest and you will rest and let us have a good time here.
Yes.
I'm just gonna start eating my soup while this is happening.
Ooh, same. I'm gonna eat some soup.
All right. It's good. Thick soup.
Man, I really could go for some broccoli cheese soup right now.
Same. Like that Subway.
All right,
So,
so I'm gonna-
Oberon,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to use my divine sense because Dawn is just annoying me.
She's a scaredy cat.
Nice.
Damn.
All right. So you cast your divine sense. It detects the presence of fiends, celestials, and undead. Correct?
Mm.
Within
Yes.
60 feet of you.
Yes.
All right. There are none of the above.
Oh, good. So
See, I
okay.
told you, you're just being paranoid.
Maybe
She just had a lot of broccoli for lunch. It's fine.
Just, yeah, I'm hungry and I'm going to eat this wonderful
Alright,
food that's been
okay.
prepared for us.
All right.
I respect your paranoia, Dawn.
Our food. Though.
I mean,
I'm just gonna tip the whole bowl and just like sip it. It's gone. And then I'm gonna go looking in some drawers and like cabinets.
As a compromise to Dawn, can we just drink out of Namaya's decanter of endless water?
Sure.
Sure, we can make as much water as you want.
Yeah. Morgle, 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 morgle.
Endless water.
You're like the dog with the spray.
Just biting at it.
Laurel, as you're going through stuff, you find the drawers are full of like cobwebby papers and tools that are sort of begun to rust with disuse, and basically a lot of useless junk.
Oh.
Do those papers have anything interesting written on them? Are they like...
When you try to pick them up, they like fall apart.
Oh, that's... Yeah, this office hasn't been used in a while.
Yeah, try those papers.
Well, honestly, that should probably make you feel better, Dawn, because if their facilities aren't up to like snuff, they can't like just decide to keep us forever. They can't even maintain an office.
Nice.
They have some organization.
Although, now that I think about it, that might not
like
be...
scary tools, like
Any ice picks?
brain pokers.
Some of them look a little surgically, Not most of them, though.
I'll pull them out and be like, "What do you think these are for?"
Not good stuff.
It's just like some pink stuff just crusted around the end of it.
You know, it's a time in medicine where they're like, "Oh, this is great for,"
Hysterical
the brain
women.
needs to breathe. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh man. You're just giving me flashbacks to that podcast I listened to about the guy who invented the lobotomy.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Spoiler alert, he sucks. And so do the
He
Kennedys.
super sucks. Just gonna gently put the tools back and be like, I think she might be mad if I mess up her.
There's like old timey stethoscopes too that are not scary.
Oh, I'm gonna listen.
They're all
to
like pump powered for some reason.
Oh, let's play doctor.
Ooh.
We'll dust it off and then
It's a little rusty. I'd rather not.
Look! I'll
listening-
use
I'm
Zombear.
listening
We can
in on-
operate on Zombear.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna let's listen to his heart.
Okay.
See if he has one.
He shouldn't. If he does.
You do not hear anything from Zombear.
Dang it.
As far as a
I
heart
knew
goes.
Dawn was just kidding.
Yeah.
He's not alive.
Of course he's not. He is undead. I mean, he's a Zombear. There's a reason for his name.
That's true. Dawn, you're so silly.
I'm just gonna give Laurel a kiss and just.
It's like, you're
Right, get
so
right back.
pretty.
I'm tired.
There's another knock at the door.
Who is it?
We're wrapping Zombear in some old bandages.
It's me, Dr. Serena.
Oh, hi. What's up,
I
girl?
just want to see how you guys were feeling after a little food, a little sit down.
Honestly, pretty good. Oh, shoot, do I have any hit dice? I would like to use hit dice if I have any. Does this count as a long rest? Or not a long rest, a short rest?
I figured she'd give you an hour, so yeah, a short rest.
Okay, I'm going to
Alright,
do
I'm
some
gonna
rolling
spend
real
some
quick.
Stuff then too.
Yeah, just because I am actually pretty low HP.
Yeah.
Just in case of the fight.
I'm actually fine, so I'm not gonna roll.
I'm also pretty fine.
You're very attractive.
Thank you. So are you. I think you're so cute. Look at your little bun.
Well, thank you very much. You're a charming young man, woman.
Thank you.
You know, I always thought about going into this realm here. If I decide not to be a cleric, this was definitely, a career path I'd considered.
Yeah.
Well, you get to meet lots of interesting people.
You seem like you're helping a lot of people. That's really nice of
I
you.
am. I'm helping a lot of people right now. There's a lot of people having a hard time.
How come? Is it because of
you know,
Night Rose?
It's late, and you're all very tired, I can see, but I would just love to have tea with you guys tomorrow before you leave.
Oh, sure. Do you have a lot of blankies, maybe? This room's pretty
We
dusty.
can have blankies.
Good idea, Laurel.
She just kind of like ducks back out of the room, says something to one of the you assume one of the
Blankies!
assistants, and then comes back in.
Get 100
Those will
CCs
be
of
coming
blankies.
here soon for you.
Thank you.
So
Thank yous.
that's very funny. So, how about it, tea tomorrow, and we can discuss all these things. I'm
Heck
terribly interested
yes.
to know what's happened to you guys.
I'm terribly interested to know more about you, Serena. Yes, I think we should meet for
gosh.
tea.
Except we're kind of in a hurry. Maybe it could be early tea. We're
Breakfast tea.
with our friend Abby.
Well, we could watch the sunrise together. That's a nice time.
That would be great.
You see, you had a friend Abby.
Yeah.
Are they here?
No.
I don't think so. They
I don't
got
think
taken
so.
away by a big monster.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
It's okay. We'll get her. The same monster took me, and I got out, so...
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear about that.
Sure.
All right, well, I'll leave you guys alone.
Thanks.
Do try not to wander outside at night. Some of our residents are a little jumpy, and the sight of new
okay.
faces might make them a little unhappy.
Oh, okay.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for dinner.
You're most welcome.
I gave that lady who... She might want to take a little shower. I gave her a gold for it. Maybe she can afford some new soap with that.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Oh, okay. I won't then.
And she walks away.
So-
Dawn,
She
you're-
smell.
Yep, Namaya?
So when she leaves, Demaya's going to go sit or stand behind, like, next to the door. So when they come in, they seem to be backing out all the time and trying to keep their faces to us. So she's going in.
Actually, I was just going to mention that you noticed that Dr. Serena is not doing that.
Well, whoever comes with the blankets, she just wants to see what's going on behind them. So
Oh,
she's
God.
hiding.
Do they not have a back of the head?
Namaya being smart.
She's just going and sitting by the door because she's
All right.
suspicious.
Okay.
I'm
So
growing suspicious just because she keeps on telling us what to not do and then giving very slightly not fully
You don't
answered.
take orders very well.
That's
I
true.
want them to have like lobotomies.
eventually there is a knock at the door.
Come
Who
in.
is
All
it?
right. It
Oh.
opens, and they kind of look around and right at you, Namaya, and says,
Can I sneak you around to the
Blankets.
other side?
they're standing on the door frame.
Damn it.
Blankets for you.
Oh,
I'll take him.
thank you.
I want one.
Here you are. They hold them.
You're gonna cut. All right. I'll just meet him. I guess.
They give them to you, and don't step in the room.
Can I
You can come in. You're not stinky like
can
that,
I
lady.
like approach and like grab
Yeah,
his
she is.
arm and
Oh,
shake his
yeah.
hand really powerfully like a
What?
church bishop?
Hi, how you doing there?
Hey, it's so good to see you. Thanks for coming. They do that handshake where you like grab the person's elbow and like pull them in
Oh,
for like
okay.
it's so good to see you. Thanks for coming.
When you gonna tithe already?
Yeah, we haven't seen you at I haven't received.
We haven't seen you at the potluck in a while.
Yeah,
At the Linger Longer, did I learn that that's what that's called?
yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
That's the Mormon version, baby.
All right. So you do manage to roll a just a check for
A
me
grapple
real
check.
quick. Dexterity, I guess.
Okay, just like a straight up Dex town.
Yeah, let's just do straight up Dex Town.
Okay, beep beep. 1d20 plus 2. Yay! And it gave me a good roll, 18.
18. All right, you do manage to catch their hand, and start vigorously shaking it. And yeah, it feels weird.
Now, when you say
It
weird,
feels weird.
I don't know if this is clear. The reason why I'm like doing the whole elbow grab is I'm trying to pull them in a little bit so that Namaya can peek around the door frame.
They recoiled from you, and you did manage to catch their hand though. In the vigorous shake, I would like someone to make a perception check.
Laurel.
Okay.
Little perception and everything.
I'll perceive. Boop.
Boop. Remember, boop.
26 again.
Yeah.
I can only get 26.
All right, you're watching as the motion goes. You notice that Sally's arm is kind of moving, like
Up and down. Yeah.
up and down, just at the elbow joint, whereas their hand is doing sort of a wavy motion, as if there are not bones within the most vigorous times. And
Laurel's making a yuck face. How come your arm does that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to go now.
Laurel is going to be a big, impolite boy and be like, wait, while the door's open. And just, like, kind of shove them out of the way and go to the bathroom.
The bathroom's in the door's inside.
What?
The door to the bathroom is connected to the office.
I think we're using the employee restroom.
Oh, I thought he meant like. Well, at least Laurel thought that she meant it was across the hall. So.
Well, either way, you could just go out. You can just try and shove past.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, excuse me, I gotta go brush my teeth and go potty.
All right.
That's a good
Bathroom's in there.
Oh, I'll shove him again to go back the other way.
All right. With your 26, I'm gonna let that ride because it's so high. When you look behind them, there's no skull. No, I'm kidding. They look pretty normal, but there's like a tether, like something lining the ground, going back.
Huh.
It's weird.
You know, Laurel goes to like the bathroom before he shuts the door. He goes, you know, you guys should probably just get bells instead of having ropes on the back of you. And he shuts the door and goes.
It was an opaque, like, not really sure what it was. It was just like kind of coming out of the back of their shirt.
Yeah.
And trailing down on the ground. And
Laurel assumes it's something to tug, so they know where to go. Just get bells instead of having those weird things.
All right.
Shut.
Door shut.
Just draw attention to the weird things.
What would the rest of you like to do?
I'm pretty uneased.
Uneased?
Uneased. You know.
Disquieted.
Yeah.
Concerned.
Right.
I don't like this place.
Just like I said, you're always paranoid.
Yeah.
Everybody else is paranoid too. So, except for you, you just want to.
I just wanted to sleep in a nice, soft, comfy room.
Ugh,
That was
Sally,
not asking for much.
Sally, your hand, sappy. Ugh.
Ew, sappy.
Sap. Wait a minute.
Can I?
Something sticky.
Can I?
Wait.
God, I hate to say this, but can I lick it to see if it tastes the same as the sap from the prison that Gordy used?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Did you set this in the asylum so that your background noise would make more sense?
Honestly, I thought you guys were missing this entirely, and then you decided to jump down the 1,000-foot drop. So
no one expects what Sally will do next.
I was not expecting this at all. No.
I rolled a 9.
You're always telling us we can do anything.
Okay.
So
you put your tongue on it, and it's like SpongeBob putting his tongue on snail food. Oh,
Does
God,
it do
it's so eggy.
Luckily, Laurel has come out of the bathroom, so you can brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Can I just like stagger towards the Maya for the decanter just so I can wargle my face and just be like,
Yeah, you wretch. It's so eggy. Ugh. Oh, man.
Did you say eggy?
Eggy is the term I'm using, yes.
Like eggs?
Rotten eggs?
Yeah, kind of like stinky fart eggs.
oh yeah, okay, getcha.
Like going out into your yard
Sulfury.
the week after Easter, you're like, one of these is still here.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Give me a insight check.
Did my con save?
No, you failed. That's why you.
That's why it tastes gross?
That's why you're retching.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Insight, you say?
So bad.
Yes. There we go. Oh, I have a pretty decent insight. 12.
Okay. The logical explanation that comes to your mind is they were handling eggs, and maybe one of them was not the freshest.
I mean, with how dusty this place is, I get it. Gross. I hate it. Yuck.
Get snuggly
And
into
yet,
bed.
there's nothing to really explain why it's like sticky, and you gotta like wash your hands.
Maybe. Well, I mean, they did just. You know what? I don't want to think about why they have sticky egg hands. It sounds gross as hell.
They were making egg salad. Come on.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm just gonna keep rinsing and spitting out endless water till it is out of my mouth.
Oh man. All right.
So
All right.
gross.
You are
Give Sally some
free. You are
toothpaste.
free of stink.
The stanky.
The stank.
The water's the ground's wet, but you know.
Whatever.
I assume she was spitting in the sink.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do before going to bed?
Well, it's going to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat as much food as left over to try and get that taste in my mouth and then pass out.
Okay. There's also your infinite ration candies.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
I'm-
what Namaya's eating. She's not touching any
Yeah.
of this other food.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
then there was
I'm
a
not-
whole nother bowl of broccoli.
Oh my
I'm not-
gosh! Yes. Thank
I'm
you.
with Namaya. I'm not
Namaya
touching
is so
this-
kind. She was letting me have her soup. Thank you so much, Namaya.
Did you say you were doing something, looking out a door or going to the hallway, Laurel?
Well, he was gonna use the bathroom out the hallway while the thing was open. That's why he was shoving that person out of the way, and then he went back in.
Hands kind of too.
He washed everything. in the
Laurel,
bathroom.
did you mention there's tethers on someone's head?
Yeah, they had like these weird strings that were going down the back of their shirt and then back down the hall. And...
Huh.
Yeah, it was like coming out of their shirt.
Well,
Yeah, it was weird.
I would be more suspicious if we hadn't done the exact same thing like an hour ago to get through the fog. Maybe. I mean, this
you
is
think they would just get some bells and
this
be like,
is a
"Ding,
pretty
ding, ding,"
this is a
on this
pretty
side?
big. Well, it's a pretty big mansion, so maybe they don't want to get lost.
I've never seen any rope like that before either. It was like it's almost see-through-y.
Ooh. Overall, that'd be so good for your collection.
Oh,
my God,
I
you should
know.
get
My
the
rope collection. Yeah, maybe kind of look around for some of that, you know?
I don't know why they
Um,
would
when
have it under
you-
their shirt.
I bet we could
Will you
ask the
open-
doctor about it tomorrow.
Are you opening the door? I should.
Yes. Yeah, I absolutely.
Alright.
It would.
You, when you look out there again, you find whoever's around is facing you.
Hmm.
They're so
That's
attentive.
so
Oh, wait.
weird.
Hey.
Can I
They kinda wave
use I would like to use minor illusion
Mm-hmm.
to make a voice. Okay, so we heard Serena, right?
Yes.
Serena for over a minute. I like to use minor illusion to make her voice
Okay.
come from the opposite side. So from
Like
when they're
her.
looking at us and somewhere opposite us. Like just
Okay.
say, "Oh, hi, how are you? What are you doing out here? Make sure you're
That-
doing the help stuff."
That's the word specifically you're using?
Sure.
Okay. They don't acknowledge.
Damn it. That's creepy. That's creepy.
Maybe they're just
Okay,
bad
my
employees.
are not Don, I have to say, okay, I admit that is a little creepy. I will give you that. That this is that it's weird that they won't turn around like that.
Why else do you think they're in a crazy house? They're weird. Come on.
But you don't want.
Laurel, that's so.
But I'm not jumping. But I'm
That's
not
not
jumping
nice
onto
to
your
call people
conspiracy.
crazy.
I'm not jumping onto your
I didn't
conspiracy
say they
theory
were
wagon.
crazy. I said they were in a crazy house.
Anything else before you pass the night? Or-
We need to take shifts.
Yes, that's exactly where I was going.
Sally's just gonna collapse on the sofa and be like, "Wake me up when you need me."
I'll take the first one because I only need a trance.
All right. Are
See
you
you guys
trusting
in 3
your
hours.
alarm for? Are you trusting your alarm system to Laurel then?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just remembering the last time we trusted Laurel. Well, we didn't trust Laurel, but he did
We're
get
all in the
kidnapped.
same room now.
Can't we just take
Well,
it
you'll
to,
hear.
like Namaya goes first or something, and then
Oh, I meant the first shift. I didn't
Oh.
mean permanently.
I can have a long shift. I only need 4 hours of sleep.
You could take the watch in pairs as well.
right.
Yeah, that would be a
That
wise.
sounds good.
Again,
Alright.
Sally's just gonna wave and be like, "Wake me up when it's my turn," or maybe don't. I'd rather
Wake
sleep.
me up when September ends.
Wake me up when Laurel's done.
All right, then.
They don't trust me
I'll
until I don't
do
have a
it,
team.
Laurel.
All right.
Yeah.
Then the night begins.
The night of the night.
Whenever it's just a little too quiet, you do still hear the patients sounding rather feverish. There's no like screaming, at least not usually.
This sucks.
But the first shift passes
Bring me a grilled cheese
uneventfully.
sandwich.
Who's going next?
Oh, I will.
Oberon and Laurel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
only need
See,
4
we can
hours,
play.
so-
We can play Doctor again with Zombear.
Yes.
While
All
everybody's
right.
sleeping.
I'll sew up at random places.
And who is the last shift?
Namaya.
Namaya.
All right.
By the end, Zombear has so many band-aids on.
So
Oh
Namaya,
yeah.
during yours and Laurel's shift, and do you wanna say anything or just like hang out, talk?
Hang out. Play cards.
Yeah, I don't have anything specific at this point.
Namaya and Laurel play cards together.
Yeah.
That's a thing they do.
Because it requires them to not talk.
Unless it's Go Fish.
Then
They don't
eventually,
play Go Fish.
Laurel can't
Let it
count.
quiet. Oh, fish.
Namaya and Laurel,
Yeah.
you hear a knock at the door. It's not over loud.
I'll get it. Okay, I'll go to the door.
Okay.
Quietly and open it.
I'll
All right.
do it extra soft and slow.
There is Dr. Serena.
Oh, hi there. It's almost sunrise. I wanted to see if you guys still wanted that tea.
Or
All right, go ahead and meet me in the garden then. I'll have someone lead the way for you,
sound good.
or at least point out the right direction.
I like extra sweet tea.
I'll keep that in mind, sweetheart.
God damn it.
All right, see you soon.
And she just off.
You go ready to go to
It's
sleep
kind
now.
of bouncy when she walks, just because like she's.
I'll do my transfer.
All right.
Wait,
You
didn't she
think
say
that
she said she
sunrise?
wanted us now?
Yeah, you guys said you wanted to have tea at sunrise.
Well, I figure I'll at least have a short rest.
You had time to trance.
Oh, okay.
Between with Dawn and Namaya probably.
Yeah, just like.
Yeah. Well, because you're an elf, you're fully
Actually,
aware of what's going on.
Did I get to have a long rest, or is this?
Yes.
Yay!
You all had your long rest.
Oh,
Long rest.
don't you
I usually
fucking
do it
worry,
for
Dawn.
the
I'll
long
bust
sleep
us out of
anyway.
here whenever you need us to.
That's very reassuring.
All right. Remember, you regain half your total hit die. So
Hey,
Not all.
baby.
everything else is restored. And I'm sure Laurel is going about the duty of waking you up.
Yep, get up, get up, get up. He wakes Dawn up with a smooch.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Get up.
So up you all get. Are you getting like all ready and everything?
Yeah, I
Yes.
sleep in my
Get my
clothes.
Okay.
armor on. I don't trust this
Yes.
place.
I'm gonna shake
So-
off as much blood and guts and other
Hey,
material
what you
detritus.
Prestidigitation.
I use prestidigitation to.
Oh, me too.
Can I'm imagining something. You tell me, because it's your characters, not mine. But when Dawn casts prestidigitation in this manner, just like a magic bar of soap, and she's just going you down.
I like it.
Yeah, it's giving you a little bath.
I like
She just
it.
licks. She's a maximum mom. She just licks her thumb and goes.
And it's like rainbow sparkles are coming off her
Yeah.
thumb as she does it. Cute. All right. When you exit the office, I would like call it a history check from somebody.
Sally's smart.
I am smart. Let's see if I'm SMART or SMRT. History is there it is. That's not bad. I've got +3 on that.
I only got plus
That's
one.
one better than me.
22.
22. Holy
Damn.
guacamole.
Sally, the people as you come out are still all facing you, very carefully, standing in alcoves in the wall, and they are just smiling, pointing the way to the garden. These are the same faces you saw before you went to bed in the same places.
Long,
They work
long
so
shift,
hard.
man.
If
Long
you didn't
shift, huh,
know
guys?
better, you'd say they hadn't moved.
But I know better
Good
than
thing
that.
I know better.
Yeah.
Surely they did. They just probably have assigned spots they have to stand in.
Yeah. Or they're just on a long shift.
I don't like this.
Thanks,
part.
guys.
They work so hard. Good job.
Fight the good
Right.
fight.
They point you the way to the garden, and assuming you have no guff to give, to the garden you go. I'm going to run the game a little long, guys, because we were half an hour late starting. Hope that's all right.
Yeah.
The game
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
long
yeah.
if it started half an hour late.
Well, I mean timing-wise.
No, I
Just
gotcha.
the people.
I'm good. I'm good.
So, to the garden you guys go, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you find
Eager
it
to see it.
much the same. There are assistants. There are a lot of them. Whenever you're around, they are carefully facing you.
You must be a very important doctor. You got a lot of assistants.
You can still kind of hear the voices of the inmates. What do you call them when they're
Patients.
patients? Thank you.
Is there any windows into the rooms or anything?
Not from the doors, but when you looked outside, there were windows. Like all 4 floors had many windows.
Can we see through any of those windows, or is it like the sun is shining off
Well,
of them?
you're inside right now.
Oh, I thought we were in the garden.
And then they're leading you across the length of the place, basically. And you do step outside finally to the garden. And sitting there is Dr. Serena. And her table is
her name
such
is
that-
Usagi.
Inspiration point!
Hey.
So her table is situated in such a way that she can see the sea. And the rising is in the east, so it'd be over here. You see that the dawn is gray, but you don't catch the rising sun just yet. And what am I saying? The sun doesn't rise in Raven Perch. There's just kind of a gloom that hides
It's slightly
all the land.
the gloom
that
is slightly
lessening.
more white now than it was earlier.
Yeah, slightly more gray instead of black.
Nice.
And she's sitting at that table. There are who would be with her? Just a couple of assistants, standing there.
Are they facing us?
Yep.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hello there. Please come have a seat.
Okie doke.
The table's big enough for all of us.
Okie dokie.
That's very accommodating.
Man, you have a lot of assistants.
I do. I have to run this whole place by myself now.
Oh no. What happened to all the other doctors?
Oh, the other doctors.
Uh-huh.
So why don't you tell me about yourself?
Why not you answer the question?
Obviously, she had some budget cuts. Was it the queen? You could say if it was the queen.
You answered
I
the
don't know.
question.
The other doctors weren't super happy here, so we went ahead and let them go.
Oh, makes sense.
Mhm.
That
Can
makes
I
sense.
insight that?
Yeah.
While Don is doing that, I am just gonna plop down and reach for. Wait, no, I'm gonna try to reach for tea, and then remember that you don't do that. You have to wait. So I'll wait.
12?
Yeah.
All right. Fucking make me look up your stats.
Fucking make a minute. Look at the stats.
Can you guys hear the fucking dogs going nuts over there?
Nope.
Oh,
Discord's
okay,
Discord's doing a good enough job getting rid of him.
I mean, I am going nuts, but
So you admit it. You are a doggo.
I am
Very
admitting it out of
lucky.
character.
Oh.
It's very lucky that our husky is not joining in because she's loud.
Oh, is it one of them talkative boys?
Here we go. Okay,
Oh my god,
so
all night if she
great.
doesn't get in it precisely when she wants to. It's
It is a push, so no change.
Dang it.
We find it a little hard to gauge.
Please come on, sit down.
Oh, I'm sitting and I'm getting some tea.
Oh, here you go, honey.
Thank you.
She pours you some tea.
Do you
and,
have any
you
honey?
feel a cookie.
Wow, thank you.
Sure, there's
3
honey.
sugar cubes. Bloop bloop bloop.
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna-
need sweetener. I drink it like a man.
Sure.
your tea like a man.
It's okay if you don't.
Oh man, you should try it this way. It's way better.
I'm gonna just
We can
squeeze
discuss gender issues if you want.
I'm just gonna grab the honey bottle and just give it a good old hard squeeze for a while until.
Oh, it has some of that too, and I pour it in as well.
It's I assume it's in like a jar. With
Actually, First,
Well,
I'm gonna just taste a little bit with my fingertip to make sure that it's not also disgusting sap. I've been twice burned.
This is quite nice honey.
Oh, thank goodness. We should all have honey. It'll help with building up immunity to raven perch allergens.
Oh, sweet! I'll put even more honey in it. It's very sweet tea.
Everybody, could you tell me about yourself? I heard some pretty interesting things last night before you went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're adventurers. We're from the Amor Armor. We were dispatched to investigate the mass disappearances that were going on around Raven Perch. Incidentally,
And bodies were going missing.
You see her writing on her furiously on like a legal pad.
oh
just,
yeah,
like,
she likes
super
taking
quick.
notes. Sally's gonna pull out
There was
her own
living
notebook
people
and start
missing?
taking notes herself, just in case.
And dead people missing.
Yeah, if you happen to notice any
Corpses.
walking corpses and or walking gourds and or pumpkins, I'd avoid them. They're not
That sounds very scary. How did that make you feel?
very
You're
scared.
That's a good word.
It made me feel very scared, and also
I wasn't scared.
well,
I was really scared.
yeah, he kidnapped Laurel.
That sort of stuff doesn't
You
scare
said
me.
your name
no.
was Oberon, by the way. I
Yeah,
think I heard someone
yeah.
call you Oberon. Oberon,
yes,
it's okay to be afraid. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
I'm very
wasn't
manly.
because I had my zombie with me, and he protects me from
Zombear?
that sort of thing. Yes. I pull him out. Hey, this is zombie. You know, he's got all these bandages and
Stuff
stuff.
in the
On him.
Band-Aids.
Writes down.
Now, does Zombear speak to you?
Attachment.
No, but you know,
Sign
sometimes.
language.
Sometimes
Dawn?
and he leans in. Sometimes Dawn says that he gives her weird.
Oh,
looks,
now
and it's like,
Dawn. She turns to you.
I heard a lot of interesting things about you last night. Would you like to talk about them?
No.
This is a safe space. You don't
Yeah,
have
it's a
to
safe
worry.
space. You can tell her.
No.
Would you be happier if we were having a little one-on-one time?
No.
Oh, I think it'd benefit you enormously.
You
I
know,
think she didn't get enough sleep.
I think that I just want to go home and talk to my mother, and that'll be my therapy. How's that?
Furious scribbling.
Tell me about your mother.
Yeah, tell me about your mother.
She's so nice.
Well, good. That's not usually the case.
She's
Oh,
the
really?
best
Who end up
person in the
here.
world.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe they should get better moms. Maybe they should pick theirs. I picked mine.
Oh.
Now,
Laurel
I
gets a
hear
little
you
pat to
were-
the head.
Eh.
I actually forgot everything you guys said. Thank you so much. But
We were just talking shit
basically-
about being adventurers and Gordy.
yeah, she has nice probing questions about you and your adventures.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to say or do or ask at this time?
Hey, what's with all the ropes?
The ropes?
Yeah, coming out the back of people.
Well, I'm afraid I just don't know what you mean.
Oh, I'll go
Can-
get one.
Yeah.
Hop out of my chair, run
Please
to the
stay.
nearest assistant.
Please stay where you are.
No, it's no trouble. Go and
Wisdom.
turn them around.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Do. I am very wise.
Oh shit, you are.
Ah, shit.
18.
18. So she says in a tone that you can tell is commanding you,
Sit.
and you don't.
Laurel's
I did
used to
this,
ignoring
like,
mom
I do a little
voice.
pause, like, oh, she's serious, but also she's not the boss of me, so
please don't do that. I'd really appreciate if you didn't.
But you won't know what I'm talking about. And he just spins one of them
They
around.
don't let you.
I'll just go
They
behind
will
them.
grab you.
I'll just go behind them.
All
And
right, contested
grab
strength
it.
check for you getting grappled.
While Laurel's doing
either
that,
they'll reach for me or they'll turn around to get me, and either way, they'll
while they're wrestling with Laurel, can I just like use my mage hand to reach around and grab it from behind their head?
I was gonna say either
They will
reach
step
for me.
backwards away from you.
I'm fast, but yeah, I'll grab.
Yeah, and then
19. That was a nat 20.
Oh
I have
my
a
God.
negative one on strength.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
I am ruining
you
this.
get around them and find that cord.
I'll grab it and hold it up.
See that
See?
one?
It's sticky.
Ick.
It's like
Gross.
snot.
I'll hold it so it's not dripping down on my hand.
Like and you get up
Ow!
and you drop it to the ground.
I'll wipe my hand on them.
It doesn't come off when you do that.
Yuck. I'll wipe my hand on the grass.
All right.
Ew.
And it's eggy again.
You guys need to take shower. You know, when I first got to normal people land, I didn't like to take showers.
Eager to change the subject as you're being like ushered back, and you don't want them to touch you because it always is sticky.
Listen, I didn't like to take showers before. It's okay. It won't hurt you.
Dr.
Just
Serena
take a shower.
interjects and says,
So you wanted to hear about how there's more patients nowadays?
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
We were talking about the ropes, actually. They're so sticky and yucky, and they smell bad.
I'm afraid that's their own business, and it's kind of rude of you to be forcing them to talk about it. I'm
Oh.
sorry I didn't
No,
want
I'm
to
asking
say it.
you.
Why do they all
Well, it's
have?
not really it's not really our business.
Why do
Oh.
they all have it though?
I'm sorry, you can ask them if they're willing to tell
Hey,
you.
how come you're weird?
Oh my god.
I
Laurel!
want to use a suggestion on them and see if they will tell us.
I'm the only one here who's willing to respect their like.
and then she's
Dr.
gonna
Facial
go on.
confidentiality.
Am I aware of the counterspell?
Sure. And then she
Alright.
continues anyway and says,
All right, so I was telling you how we had so many more patients.
Yeah.
Delirious with visions they became.
What kind of visions?
They said they were seeing some mighty strange creatures.
What kind of creatures?
People made of metal and bone, and
Ooh.
they.
Oh, we
would-
met one of those. Did
Oh,
they?
no,
Did they have a sword?
Well, yeah, they had a sword that glowed like it was on fire.
Did
Oh.
they go to another dimension? Did they
It's
go to a
the
portal?
thing. A lot of them say that there was another world, and it was a nightmare, just absolutely
see it.
terrifying.
No.
Well, your friend said you did.
Oh, don't
Have you
listen.
had these visions?
Don't
these
listen.
evenings?
Not at all.
No, I've never had any visions like that.
Oh, I have a glowy sword though.
Oh my. You know, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist that we have a good, healthy session.
No, we are not. I'm standing up and I'm gonna
What's
drop.
wrong with the session?
Yeah,
Huh?
seriously.
What's wrong with the session? I
I'm
think
not
we'll be fine.
being a patient here.
She didn't say be a patient. She said, you
Don's
know.
being impatient here.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist. I can see you guys are having a hard time. It might seem rough for
No.
you at first, but I assure you, this is what's healthy for you.
No, we're not staying here.
Yeah, we have to get our friend
That's
Abby.
Oh fuck! Right? Yeah. Oh, thank you
Can
for
we
letting
make
us.
like an appointment for later?
You have a Sunday.
Yeah, maybe on the way back, and then you can have us
Yeah.
and Abby here. She has a lot of emotional problems.
Yeah, she's really worried about vampires, like all the time.
I think she has a fixation.
Also, speaking of
you could
Abby,
take
we
Gordy,
really
too.
we really need to go back into the forest. We just needed a place to hide out for the night.
you guys
Hmm.
blinked or something. When there were 2, there are now 4 assistants.
Oh,
Sally,
Wow.
you have
yeah.
permission to fireball.
Oh, I do. Sally's just gonna. She's like very excited, but she's also gonna lean forward and be like, "Excuse me, doctor. Just to clarify, are you attempting to keep us here against our will?" I just need to know for sure.
I don't like to think about it like that. I like to think about it as making sure you get the therapy that you clearly need.
Oh,
No.
Sally is very familiar with twisting the truth to get out of trouble, and so she can recognize that kind of nonsense. She's like, she's gonna just, can I like summon a little tiny flame in my hand and be like, hey, you see this? I've kind of blown up a couple of taverns and killed like a lot of people with it, and I just got permission to do it. And I'd really rather
Your
not have.
delusions are out of control. I'm afraid we're gonna have to really look at you.
I'd really rather not have to like blow everybody
You
up.
can look at her right now.
But
She's right
like,
there.
I have been given permission, and you kind of seem like you're not gonna let us leave unless I do.
I'm sorry, but if you're blowing up taverns, you're a danger to yourself and others.
Well, mostly to other. No, Sally's gonna be like, no, it's fine. You see, I have careful spell, so
I want to do this the easy way.
Oh, we're not.
I do too. Sally's like, of course, me too. That's why I'm asking you to clarify to make sure that you're not like making us stay, because we really appreciate the food and stuff, but like, we do have to get going to rescue our friend.
Listen. You'll have a couple sessions with me. You'll feel lots better.
No.
I assure you, I'm very expensive.
How many sessions have those guys?
Did you just say you're very expensive?
I'm very expensive.
Have
wondering.
you know what? Have you heard of this new method of therapy where like you do it by mail or by carrier raven and or pigeon?
There are 6 of them there.
It's called Good or Help.
I'm going to Elder Fireball. Go!
Well, Sally's gonna be like, okay, we'll exchange info later. I'm super sorry about this, and then she's just gonna like.
Sally, I need a saving throw from you
Okay.
while you're talking.
What kind of saving?
In fact, as a 3rd level, I need to see what this does at a 3rd level.
Oh no.
Sally, just Fireball next.
I'm sorry that my character doesn't want to explode people.
The last time she fireballed willy-nilly, there was a tavern problem.
This is true. This is true.
Murdering many people.
She was showing restraint. She's learning.
Yeah.
I gave permission.
All right. She's within range.
I'd like to get on my sending stones.
Okay. I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, all of us? Holy shit.
All of you.
Okay.
Yay.
Not good.
I'm so smart,
Wait, no,
you guys.
there's 5 of you, so one of you wouldn't. I am going to think.
I feel like it'd probably be Namaya, since she hasn't
Oberon.
really.
I think they're gonna let you,
Yeah.
since you seem the least resistant.
Exactly. See, I'm good.
I rolled a 6, so I'm
Right.
still very much in negotiation mode. Like, look, seriously, I don't want to have to blow all of you up. Although there are a lot of you, and it would be very cool to get a lot of you at once, but I'd really rather not.
Well, there's not that many of us.
There's 7 of you now. Well,
4.
No. There's just the 3 of us.
18.
Yeah. I don't see where everyone's freaking out.
Sally's just gonna start counting like
down.
1, 2, 3.
You are probably fine.
I was gonna say, Laurel also isn't that alarmed. So.
Yeah, Oberon's not bothered by this.
1, 2, 3. So
Really?
everyone except Oberon and Laurel, because Laurel, you succeeded. The rest of you are paralyzed.
See,
Oh, good.
they
You
just,
guys calm down.
they just need to chill out.
Did you just? Oh wait, I can't talk if I'm paralyzed, huh? Or maybe I can go like, did you just?
I want to turn her and say thank you. You know, they never give me a chance to really talk, or they're just always jumping into action,
Yes, Dawn?
jumping to
What's wrong?
conclusions. It's insane. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I am being held against my will. Please do not just sit here and accept this.
Oh, okay.
Dawn, you can't talk. You are paralyzed.
Oh wait!
This paralyzed. Confirm
This
that.
sounds like a job for message.
Oh, it does. You can.
Does it require?
Can't guess through solid objects. Blah 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 blah.
What are the components?
It says VSM. I don't know what that means.
It's verbal, somatic, and material, meaning you cannot do it while paralyzed.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah.
Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. It can't take actions or reactions. That is, it can't move or speak.
I'm suddenly thinking that Don might have had a point.
I'd be like, It's okay. Don't be scared. Just because she's not moving and she's not talking, Laurel just assume she's really scared.
All right.
Pat her cheek. It's okay.
As
Dawn just like
seconds-
tips over.
Wait. I need to read.
She can't tip over. I'm sitting on her lap. I'm sitting
I
here.
hope that when this is all said and done, maybe you all will trust me a little bit more.
I'll never trust another doctor.
All right. So she says, what is it you said, Laurel? I'm sorry, I was reading.
Oh, he just sits on Dawn's lap and pats her cheek and goes, "Don't be scared," because you assume that she's just frozen with fear because she's not moving or talking.
So, the 6. Well, actually, Dr. Serena will ask, so will you agree to have a little talk with me for a few days, honey?
Well, our friend Abby is getting farther away.
I'm sorry, but if taverns are being blown up, I just can't in good conscience let you go without a little help.
That's
Maybe
true.
prevent tavern explosion in the future.
Yeah, Sally got in big trouble for that already, so I
I
think she's gonna
imagine
do
that's a
it
very serious crime.
again.
I'm surprised you
but-
weren't sent to me to begin with.
Oh, we didn't know you, so probably not.
Oh, but the villagers do. If you did a tavern, surely. Well,
they didn't
that's
know
all
it was
right.
us.
Yeah.
They didn't know it was
Oh
us.
my
We were like,
goodness!
Well, they didn't know it was Sally. We didn't do it.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
You are, we have.
I
a
only
lot-
disposed of the
I wanted
body.
to sing a song with him, but I started singing the song, and then Sally sent a fireball in there.
We have a lot of work to do. I can see.
Yeah.
Sally's pacifist instincts are slowly dying as she's just like, she's gonna. Everybody's getting fireballed
I
when
want to
I'm
room with Dawn though, because I got kidnapped and I didn't
How
get to
about
spend
you,
time with
Mr.
her.
Oberon? Was it? Would
Yes.
you mind terribly having some sessions with me?
I would love to have some sessions with you. When do
Excellent.
we start?
I can't wait for our
Please.
bad end.
Please don't be alarmed. Assistants, please take them to some new accommodations.
Okay, I'm alarmed
The-
now.
6, 3 on either side of her.
Can they not touch me while we go? Because I don't like it when they touch me.
2 of them melt. Just like candle wax.
Wow.
Just
That's so cool. I'm still mad at it.
heaving out of the like around a corner behind a bush is a oozy gelatinous creature
Uh-oh.
that appears to be in a state of, let me get a picture for you guys.
Is it King Jelly Jam?
Is it a
Could
gelatinous
you tell
cube?
them not to do that? It's weirding me out.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. You can walk. Your friends will have to get carried for obvious reasons.
Mm.
But
Obviously.
you can walk. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna cover my eyes while we do it.
It's just an ooblix. It's nothing to be worried about
No,
as long
no.
as you don't have to.
It's a horrifying monster. It's not a huge deal.
The legit most horrifying monster.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom. Could I just before I get
just
locked
show you a
into
picture.
It's legit the most. Wow.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Wow.
Yuck.
And so them guiding you into, those are the tether, by the way.
There you go, stream. It's spooky.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna.
This is
put
some
that
this is some real scary stories to tell in the dark kind of.
Yeah, I seriously have to, go to the bathroom now, but can I go to the bathroom?
Oh, that's okay. We're going inside. We'll make a pit stop for you. come on.
Thanks.
And the 3 of you that are paralyzed, the assistant.
The assistant
wraps
Ooblix.
an arm, the body, because they have a humanoid body at the front.
Oh, okay.
Wraps their arms around you and lifts. And if that's not enough, like in the case of big girls like Namaya and Dawn, a second body will spawn
No.
and help. All
My
connected
eyes are
to the
screaming
one
terror.
Ooh.
connected to the one Ooblix.
I have no
Usually
mouth and I
One
must
happy
scream.
acting is gone. And
She's not
since she
moving.
seems to not be moving at all, he's just like, well, I guess this is okay.
My eyes are screaming.
And Laurel's like, I guess it's fine.
Bathroom,
All right.
bathroom.
The party is led back into the asylum, followed by Dr. Serenity, who's just making notes that, Oh gosh, we got a lot to work through, a lot. And that is where we'll stop for tonight.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Dawn.
Yeah, that was way more fun. Sometimes it's fun to get caught.
Not by this.
If you didn't want us to go in, you should have screamed or something.
I was trying.
Obviously, not very hard.
Everybody, thank you for watching. This was a fun one that I had not had planned. Literally, I was like, all right, where are they going to end up? This is where the ravine ends. And I look and I'm like, oh, okay. I know where they're going.
I've seriously been wanting to come here since I saw the map and saw this place existed. So
I honestly am legit stoked. This is fun and also terrifying.
I'm terrified.
You're
Did you not know?
You're just
I'm enjoying Dawn's terror.
You're definitely playing on a lot of my deep-seated fears of loss of autonomy and stuff. I'm just like, oh no. Everybody's about to die when I get free. This place is being burnt to the ground.
Dawn, did you know it was an Ooblix?
I was starting to get the hints. And,
Let's talk about this. Let's.
Fun.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Cherry's like, what the hell?
It's just an Ooblix. It's nothing to be afraid of while you're with
love
me.
that accent. Oh my gosh, I love the personality accent.
It's totally fine.
All right, so yes, this is stuff we should be talking about in Table Tea. My apologies.
Wow.
Gonna have a slightly shorter one to make up for the fact that we started late. But yeah, we'll have time to talk all about our new slimy friends.
Love it.
That's right.
In the meantime, let's have our outro. Thank you, everybody who was watching, by the way. I should say that later. I'm frazzled. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yep, so Namaya is played by me, T. Rugen. You can find my games, the Breath of the Wild series, at t-rugen.itch.io.
Yeah.
My name is Arkham and Sandy. I play Over, and you can find me on Discord, DeviantArt, and Anime2K as Arkham and Sandy, and my Patreon is Ark.
Say that one more time. You cut out
Stuff
for me.
happened. Oh no!
Okay,
What part?
What's your
your
Patreon?
Oh, my Patreon is Isadora Arkham, and that's where you can find all my newest arts and such, and my webcomic Inkwell Penny Hell.
Yay! It's very fun.
I'm Pastel. I play Laurel, and you can find me at DeviantArt and Patreon at pastel-hime, on Twitter at pastelplaypen, and on Anime2K as just Pastel. And I also make the arts.
She sure does. I'm Sally. I play Sally. You can find me on Twitter at SpankMeSilly. I write spanking romance novels and erotica under the pen name of Clarine Klein. That's ClarineKlein. You can go to clarineklein.com or search that name on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, or just go to twitter.com/spankmesilly or however you get to Twitter, people, and you can see all my stuff there. I've got a new book I'm finishing up the edits for the manuscript on, and then
Heck yeah.
it'll drop. It's a sequel to my best-selling ageplay romance, Back to Her Teens. So if you're into that stuff, then check it out.
Good save.
Thank you. We really want to keep this 18-plus stream family-friendly.
Listen, there might be littles listening.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, Opie's listening.
There's at least two.
Yeah,
This is true.
I count more than two.
Well,
I'm a middle, so
Speaking of Nikki, it's their turn.
yes,
Hey.
I'm Nikki. You can find me at Twitter.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, boy. That's not good.
Oh, good. We're not gonna die then.
Well, you might have to roll up new characters.
That's okay. I got Nikki in the back.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's my turn next. I
Yes,
was like,
it
why
is.
is there not
Oh,
talking
hold on,
anymore?
hold on. Sorry, timeout.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, my internet decided to blow up right as Nikki
Oh,
was
no.
doing Nikki's intro.
no.
So, Nikki, can
Oh,
you
no.
please plug your stuff one more time?
Oh, yes. You can find. Hi, I'm Nikki. You can find me at Twitter at DamnGrinningCat or DeviantArt at Roses of Blue. And I, like Sally, I write stories. I have one that's about to publish and another in the works. You can also read some of my shorter stories on DeviantArt. I also help run AOTK.
Sweet. And I am Ashley OTK, your DM and author of Your Nightmares,
Yeah.
apparently. And I'm Ashley OTK everywhere except on Twitter, which you can probably see now. There I'm actual Ashley OTK.
Oh no! Get out of here!
Oh no, you've been taken over by the Ooblex.
It's Dr. Serenity. You saw her back, you know there's no Ooblex there. But yes, I do the art. I need commissions, so if you want something, especially my multi-slot Yitch, let me know.
Yeah.
Like, if you want, listen, I don't always take commissions because I'm pretty busy. If you want something from Guilty Treasure, the comic or the gaming, let me know. I'll happily take those.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so that'll be super fun. I have Patreon too if you just want to help. All my stuff's uploaded there early, way early because I forget to upload it elsewhere.
Same.
So you get a lot of good stuff. And once I finish my next Guilty Treasure page, I'll start doing that thing where I take votes on what you want me to draw every month.
Yeah.
Y'all voted for another Guilty Treasure page. This is your
Y'all
own
voted
fault.
for a really loud car to go by.
Sorry. All right. And with that, I believe we are ready to take our little break.
Yeah.
And
Then some table tea.
then some table tea to talk about the game and how. Also, Spancast, our podcast, we record it yesterday every week.
We recorded yesterday.
Every week.
That'd be Wednesday for most people.
Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central on
Every
Twitch.
yesterday we recorded.
Yeah.
If you would like to watch us live record, you can do it then, or you can just find it on iTunes and Google Play and Stitcher, or just on our website. Go to spankcast.com. That's SPANKAST, like Spank's ass, but Spankcast. And yeah, if you're listening to the podcast, don't forget to leave us a review on iTunes and Google and all those other places so we can get
It'd be stellar.
more
Y'all should
traction.
hop on the
We want to have
hop on the Discord.
yeah, we want to have
Oh, yeah,
MeUndies
hop on that
deals.
Raleigh.
We announce all this stuff every time we're doing something. We announce it on the Discord. So Spancast, impromptu Let's Plays, or Dungeons and Dragons. It's all there.
Yeah.
Ash and I are actually thinking of doing much more impromptu Let's Plays because it's one of those things that we can do
Just
even
us.
while we have like limited resources and limited time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting you, Sally. I feel bad about that.
Don't you ever
All right.
interrupt me.
you should be.
I'm sorry, mommy. Anyway, let's take our break. We'll be back soon.
All right, see you soon.
Love you guys.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.